You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but, you know, a lot of people talk trash to me on the mic.
You want to say incognito?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. We'll see the Bulls facing Pittsburgh. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, 1990 NBA dunk contest finalist Kenny the Jet Smith. I remember that 90 event. You were terrific. You were skying all over the place.
Man, thanks for having me. But how did they give Dominique that? He did the same dunk 3 times. Now if you do the same dunk, you're going to get the same score. That doesn't make sense to me. But, hey, man, happy to be here.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porzingis is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Ball, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Morris. Here's Ball. Here's LeVert. Sweet little floater.
Over the last few years, Jet, the step-back 3 has become a staple for some guys. Who do you think is the most consistent with it?
Harden and Doncic, easily. You know who started the Dutch step back? A guy named, the first time I ever saw it was Kiki Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I never saw a step back until he played.
And it was quick.
Yeah, he used to do a quick step back. And I'd never seen the step back move ever in my life before. And I was like, what is that? Is that a walk? And he's like, no, it's just step back. And now we got the step to the step to the step to the step to the step back.
The side back.
And what's going to be the next development?
You're just going to be able to run and you don't have to dribble.
Yeah. We're seeing that right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Barrett. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. It's like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point, like because the court's open now, right? You're not, it's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left, and they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's still fun to watch.
Comes up empty down low.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Craig passes the ball to the middle. Here's Porzingis, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Barrett, uncovered. He can't get that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Craig to the paint. Here's LeVert, and the Bulls with another miss.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's the pass to Porzingis. 2 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls out front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. LeVert out there with ball. Then it's Plumlee. And there's Porzingis. And it's Craig in at the 3. Young from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Porzingis. Pass the ball. You look at when you guys played, Kenny, you know, a ton of incredible guards, certainly during your time. Which players gave you the biggest fits when you tried to guard them? Who were the most difficult guys?
Well, you know, I didn't have to guard Jordan, but I know that a lot of people had Mike Mayers before they played him.
Mike Mayers. That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? Like guys like Dana Barris and Mahmoud, they were tough to guard, like because they were so small. They could get up under you. You couldn't really pressure them at times.
It was always the guys that most people wouldn't think about.
Yeah.
Michael Adams.
Yep.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy.
I hated to be guarded by him, too. And then, you know, there were some guys that just had quirky games. Remember, was it Kevin Porter?
Oh, did you play against John Bagley?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Herky-jerky guy.
Young up top. He has 5. Plumlee with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And Young, here we go. That one drops for him. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Pittsburgh.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Ball against Young. Ball, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Ball. Count it. And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You've got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not. There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he can share it with us.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Young's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Ball feeling it out a bit. Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And every year, it seems to me, Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Passes to Plumlee. Now here's LeVert. He's tightly guarded, and it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And here is Ball. And the pass to Porzingis. Over Morris. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And we've seen several lead changes.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. And rejoining us here at the table, hey, he's back, Kenny the Jet Smith. Kudos to you. And that wraps up the half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Carter. Trae Young is out there with Reddish. Then it's Barrett, and it's Morris in at the power forward. And for Chicago, we've got LeVert. Plumlee out there with Porzingis. Then it's Ball, and it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. To the inside, here's Porzingis. That's good, and it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists tonight. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender, and when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Here's Young. 16 points for him. With some arc, got a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ball. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
It's LeVert on the wing. Leaner from distance. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett dishes to Reddish. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Ball up top. He's got 7. Porzingis against Morris. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Young with the steal. Here's Reddish. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Pittsburgh shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Craig. Plumlee in the post. Harder on him. Plumlee, no luck. Pass to Young. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Pittsburgh. They lead by 1. Dishes to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensive rebound, and the basket is good. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. And Pittsburgh leads by 2.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball against Young. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Morris. But they'll get another chance. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Pittsburgh. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Young is out there with Reddish. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Carter. And it's Morris in at the 4 slot. The pass to Carter. On the wing, Morris. LeVert defending. Carter kicks to Reddish. From downtown, Ball with the rebound.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Pass to Craig. Outside, Porzingis. There's the 3. They get the rebound. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Morris. And good. He nails it. Morris has got his first points of the game.
Well, we know this about Marcus Morris. If you give him an opportunity, regardless if it's inside or outside the arc, he's going to take it.
Ball, the pass to Porzingis, and that one is off. Good work defensively by Carter. Barrett, no good. Barrett's gone 1 of 4 from the field. The dish to Ball. He kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Reddish. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's foul number 2 for him. Free throw good for Morris.
And if they go on to lose this game, they remember that technical foul.
Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Barrett. Here's Carter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
But one thing we know
started.
Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're leading by 1. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Pittsburgh's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. But this game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
Here's Young. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Out left to the wing. Here's Porzingis. It's good!
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Ball against Young. Lets it fly. Here's Reddish. No good with the triple. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Young up top. He's covered by Ball. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Outside, Ball. To the left side wing. Here's Porzingis. It falls!
And this is why people believe Porzingis is a long-term star in the NBA. He can carry a team for long stretches.
So the Bulls win it. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a